Good day, students. Today I'd just like to give a little example of why box modeling is better than sculpting. But before I get into that, I just want to show you this little game that I'm working on. I'm just going to start it up, and I won't be long because this game plays itself. And let's get back into it. Okay, so here is a little project I worked on today. Here is the low poly model that I started with, and a subdivided model, a multi-res model, and the finished product. And if we look closely at the finished product here, we can see these very clear lines around the eyes. I'm by no means a sculpting master, and this isn't supposed to be an example of a perfect model. But if you I'm just pointing out something, and that's how clean and definite these lines are, and that's because of the topology. The polygons follow the shape of the eyelid, and that's why you get this very clear line. If you contrast that with these lines that are supposed to be scales, the lines look very, very jagged, and there's no definition there because the topology doesn't follow the scales. So these lines are going over the grain, so to speak, of the topology of the model, and that results in these jagged edges. And if you go back to the original model, you can see the topology laid out already. And if I had started with a ball of clay and I had started modeling from scratch, I wouldn't have ended up with such clean lines. That is something that is usually done in the retopology process, and there's retopologizers, and you can do it manually yourself, and that's great. But a retopologizer is like AI; it's never going to come out exactly the way that you envisioned it. So learning to retopologize or to box model from scratch is a very useful tool to express yourself as an artist and a sculptor. Let's check on these little guys, see what's going on here. It's night time. There's a little community on the left, little in the middle. I've just added these town names, so they might be a little bit glitchy. And that's signaling morning services for mana. And you can see this town is expanding over here. This is an ad, by the way. The game will be coming out soon on mobile. So if you have an Android phone, look out for that. Subscribe. I'll be releasing a video on that. Yeah, but that's why topology is very important. And the reason is because in the real world, we have topology. In our skin, in the objects around us, things connect to each other in a certain way and form fibers. And those fibers sort of dictate the way that the thing looks. It dictates the way that light reflects off it, and all the wrinkles and dents and stuff like that. That's where it comes from. It comes from the way that things are connected, which is known as topology. So yeah, I hope you've learned something, and hope you have a great day. Subscribe, give me a like, hit the notification bell, and